Guard joined the effort to keep the city open and moving when the worst hits on Sunday. Our weather impact alert coverage continues with Rafael Sanchez Cruz. Rafael, what's the biggest concern to leaders in D.C. right now?
Yeah, Annie, D.C. officials are telling us that their biggest concern is ice and potential power outages. Also, that these low temperatures could last for several days, which would, of course, delay the efforts to clear D.C. streets and get things back to normal. Shelves at this hardware store in D.C.'s Petworth neighborhood are clearing out of the winter storm essentials.
But we also wanted to grab some important things. Propane, as well as ice melt, but didn't seem to get that in time.
Danny Riddle says his plans are to hunker down. D.C. officials couldn't agree more.
I am declaring a state of emergency in the District of Columbia.
Mayor Muriel Bowser is also declaring a snow emergency, meaning that by noon on Saturday, all cars have to be cleared from snow emergency routes.
We are also requesting vehicle support from the D.C. National Guard to ensure our first responders are able to move around the city during the storm.
At the height of the storm, about 300 plows will be clearing D.C. streets. D.C.'s interim director of public works, Anthony Crispino, says he's already doing outreach to neighborhoods where they had issues clearing last year.
In particular, I'm thinking of like Rosemont, Uptown. I've already sent those out to the teams, and we're trying to get everybody's streets on equal priority.
We're going to get a lot of snow, and it's going to be very cold next week, which means the snow sticks around.
This means that there could be cascading effects, according to D.C. officials. Crispino says his team is trying to get ahead to avoid delays in garbage pickup.
I'm going to work with our contractors to see if we can get some salt trucks into the alleys to lay down treatment before we get snow. Now, if you lose power, D.C. officials are urging you to go to one of their hypothermia centers. It goes without saying, look, check on your loved ones, check on your neighbors, especially those who are unhoused or who live alone. We have a lot of this information up on our website, WUSA9.com. Any better to get ahead, look at those addresses and have a plan just in case things get hard for some of our neighbors.
That is great advice. Log on to WUSA9.com and jot down the local hypothermia centers and emergency numbers. This is a multi-day event. Rafael, thank you for the latest. And we understand